you tradesperson and you're looking to improve your website, to either build a new website or to improve the one you've got, and when I say the one you've got, I mean the content that you have, but to make it better and to have people look at it. I'm going to go through a couple of points from the point of view as being a tradesperson and someone that has experience in creating websites and IT for actually over 450 businesses and helping them with their IT infrastructure. So what you need as a tradesperson, if you're starting out, you need to have a website that easily conveys and tells people what it is that you do. Why should they book you, and where you are, where you're working. So you want to be traveling as little as possible and doing local search engine optimization. That is telling the search engines that you're in this area and anyone looking for work in this area can find you there. Then you can go and do the work for them. And it's the new way of word of mouth. Word of mouth is out the window. It's minuscule compared to what the possibilities are online. Anybody, even if they've heard you from a neighbor, the first place that they're going to go and check you out is on your website. So you need an online presence. Now, your website is where all your online presence is going to go. If you've got a Facebook page, it's going to go to your website. If you've got Instagram, it's going to point to your website. Your website is your shop front, and it's hugely important. It's got to be great. It's the foundation of what you do and how you can help other people. Not just that, it is not an online brochure. Stop treating your website, tradespeople, as an online brochure and just putting on there the few things that you do. And then give us a ring, like call us and we'll call you back. Because if you're on site and you're answering the call when you're meant to be working on a job, you could be really busy answering loads of calls. You don't want to be doing that. So I'm going to talk you through a few tips on how to set up your site so that it actually works for you and it's done electronically. You don't even need a load of people to be doing it. So you don't need someone to be answering the phone for you all the time. So start out, get your website nice and clear where it tells people what you do, where you do it. Clear enough that people can understand it and clear enough that other search engines can actually understand it as well. Next thing, you want an inquiry form on your website. So when people are interested in contacting you, they will give you their information. They will tell you their name, their email address, and their phone number so that you have it and you can store that in your customer relationship management system, a CRM system behind the website. It's your database. It's your contacts. It'll say, these people have contacted you, and you'll ring them back. Get an inquiry form on your website. Next thing, have on your website as well a booking form so that if you do jobs where you need to schedule them, instead of having to phone everybody up and check the schedule, you schedule your own work, you put it in your calendar, and you allow other people to see that calendar. And it's an online booking form. Schedule the work. And when people book you, they give you a deposit. They are making a commitment to you being professional and you turning up for the work and coming out and doing it. Now, you've got a deposit, you've got a commitment, you know where you're going, you turn up on time as best you can because we all have jobs that they do and the clients know that. So you turn up within a reasonable time and you do the job. You've got the money as well, and then you do a professional job, you get paid afterwards. It helps them, it helps you, it gets bookings in where you can schedule your work and plan ahead. This is hugely efficient for a tradesperson, and nobody has interfered with you working on a job or been ringing to check, when can you do this? I'm not sure, can't do, oh, I've got to change. Booking system, get it sorted. Communications. Clearly have on your website contact details, but not just your number to say, call me now on this mobile number. It's got to have a number on there and options for people to get in touch with you. One of the ways to get in touch with you is the inquiry form. They fill in your inquiry form. Another way to get in touch with you is either voice or text message or video call. You can schedule appointments to have video calls so as you don't have to go out and see all the jobs. You can see a lot of the work via video and save yourself a trip going out, and that can be scheduled. But it's also asynchronous communications. Have a voicemail. So when someone messages you or leaves you a voice message, you don't need someone to have to answer the phone call unless you're doing urgent emergency work and you need to call them back, or you need someone answering the phone. That's a different business model. If you're in the business model where you are working on projects that are pre-planned, voice message. Someone will leave you a voice message or a WhatsApp message. They'll communicate with you, and then you can get back to them later when it suits you, when you're available to do it. So set aside time in your calendar that you're going to respond to calls 10 minutes around lunchtime, 10 minutes later in the day, and then a certain time later as well, instead of constant interruptions when you're out on a job. That's asynchronous instead of synchronous, constantly answering the phone, getting interrupted. The website, you want a website, I think, as a tradesperson, that you can drive it. You don't have to be under the hood and constantly being able to change the DNS settings, change the IT settings behind it, write any code. You want one that's working for you so someone else can be doing the code for you if you need coding, but you can actually easily write in the words and the text and change what your website says. You drive it, you update it on a regular basis. Think of something, you want to make changes, you go in and you type in the changes, and then, hey presto, it's live, it's on your website. So it's got to be relatively easy. You as a tradesperson, as a sole trader, being able to do that yourself. If you can use a phone, if you can use Microsoft Word or Google Docs, that's the kind of thing that you want. Simplified. That's what we offer. And a call to action. You want to have it quite clear on your site what the call to action is. You want people to leave a message. You want them to message you. You want them to, but not call you immediately. You want them to fill in your inquiry form. You want them to book you. They want to see what you're doing, and then they just have confidence in you going out and doing the work, and you'll turn up. They want to book you. That's it. Great. Booking in. Go do the job. Thanks very much. So that's what we're aiming for with websites and our basic online web presence. So I'm from Bluewood Office. So in Bluewood Office, we set up your IT infrastructure. We'll set up your bookkeeping. We'll set up your marketing, and we'll set up your website. If you're interested in checking out what else we do, have a look at bluewoodoffice.net. It's a network for tradespeople. We only help tradespeople with their websites, and it's local. You want to get a Google business profile as well. If you want to know more about that one, I'll be doing more videos on that. So if you're looking for more tips and more things to put on your site, more things to help you with any of your business side of being a tradesperson, subscribe. See you in the next one.